All right. So
Don't put me.
you're in it.
No.
Okay. So after the Million Mask March, I was thinking how wonderful it was that so many people expressed interest in redesigning what democracy might look like in terms of societal reconstruction and community involvement. So like most of the complaints are very simple, like regarding anti-police brutality laws and anti-child abduction and monetization laws, and simple things like maybe we shouldn't criminalize the mentally unstable. So instead of becoming a politician and instead of like thinking for the rest of my life, like most people, that voting is gonna do something for me, because clearly it's not. Because even if you have like lots of money, your vote still doesn't matter because the corporations have more money than you do. So basically I'm thinking that maybe we should just all come up with our own ideas, collaborate a little bit, and then be like, bam, let's do that instead, because clearly it's a better idea than what these people are doing with their time, like our time, because we pay them, like 250 grand a year to sit in an office to make decisions for our community, and we're like, yeah, that's a good idea, but really it's not, because they don't do anything that we want them to do. So it'll become very apparent that they're not doing anything we want them to do when we all start making videos and quasi referendums with the things we wish they were doing, and then we can be like, look, you're not doing what we want you to do, so you're fired, right? Right. So I'm thinking like in terms of sustainability, because obviously sustainability isn't legal because it's not part of like planned obsolescence, and planned obsolescence in capitalism is what keeps people like working. And it's really important that you keep working because you have to keep paying rent or a mortgage to the banks because they took out money, and they didn't take out the interest, and now you have to pay back the interest on top of that, and it's like everyone knows that system and it doesn't work. So we have to come up with a new way to keep people busy, because clearly people need to be occupying their time doing things that are useful and not detrimental to the economy and detrimental to their economy, but detrimental to the land and the water and everything that we're doing right now. Because it's like you get paid $500 grand a year to go like mine or get oil and ruin water, and then if you want to do something useful like help like poverty-stricken members of your community, you have to volunteer. So it's like that doesn't make sense to me. And also another thing that really pisses me off is the Canadian mental health system is like obviously counterproductive, because if you have insecurities or fears or like suicidal thoughts or like self-harming tendencies, they don't obviously help you. They don't bring you to nature and surround you with beautiful people in your community and give you like reaffirming life structuring. They put you in a box and then they give you poison and then they put video cameras on you and they watch you freak out all day. And like no one ever really comes back from that, or if they do, they're just like sedated with pills so that they can go back to work at Taco Bell. And that really makes me angry. So I'm thinking that maybe we could do something about that, and maybe not force people that are not really wanting to be a part of this system to be under the poverty line just because they don't want to go work for an insurance company or a call center or all the other fabulous options that we have to be a part of this really stupid system. So instead of ostracizing people for not wanting to do those things, we should be creating an alternative community for these people with alternative lifestyles. And I think that it's going to take all of us, because like me sitting here making a video about it and bitching about it and saying we need to do this isn't actually going to create it. Like it will in my environment. When I see people, I can help them feel not alone, but people will still feel alone and isolated when they go out into the world and they're forced to either take part in this or feel like they're useless and lazy because they didn't want to like work full time at Taco Bell. Like, does this make any sense? Because everyone, I think, knows these things, and they know that ruining the water isn't a good thing. They know that trashing the earth looking for gold to give rich people like bangles isn't really a smart idea. They know that catching all the sharks and ruining the entire ecological system for shark fin soup, which doesn't even have flavor, it's just like a piece of cartilage that they kill an entire shark for, like babies, before they're even reached maturity to have their own babies, and sharks only have like one shark each, so it's like as soon as they kill these babies, the lineage is cut off. And so like they're ruining the entire ecosystem by doing this, and then like predators aren't predating the things that are supposed to. These like really gross animals that are eating all the coral, and then coral's depleting. So it's like everything is all messed up, and it's like how difficult is it to like really consider these things and be like, no, this isn't right. And I don't really need to pay the bank anymore for a house because the house is there. It's not going anywhere. You know, if you don't pay your payments, the only thing that's going to happen is a slave cop who's paid a little bit more than you are is going to come and evict you. And what are they really going to do? Evict all of us? Like, they're going to come to every single house, and so like the only people that are going to have houses are cops? Like, that doesn't really make any sense to me. So I think that we should just reconsider like, exactly what's going on. May 1st is a really good opportunity. Like, I'm obviously striking before May 1st. Because I work for my community, I don't have to strike. So, but May 1st is a really good chance for you to like be like, if you're scared of doing it alone because you know that they're going to come after us individually, which is legitimate, then we can all just plan on this date to be like, no more fascism. Ha 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 ha. Look at Nara's garden. So cute. We're going to put coffee grinds in it. And we got this tiny, tiny little watermelon. So cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, bye. See you next time.